Hello everyone, welcome back to my 12-week training log. This is Adam Campbell of Team Monster, and we are on week 9. Today I did arms, biceps and triceps, did 3 exercises for each. Started off with alternate dumbbell curl, but you'll see me wearing in most of my videos Titan wrist wraps. I've actually lost them, I have no idea where, but it's very annoying because my wrists are a little bit weak at times, so I couldn't go too heavy today, which was kind of annoying as I was looking forward to it, but I instead decided to kind of play on the light weights to make them a bit more difficult. So you'll see I started off with seated incline dumbbell curl, but what I did was I held my arm at the top like that, both arms, and then did alternate dumbbell curls. So you've got the isometric contraction at the top throughout the entire time that you're doing the exercise, as well as the normal concentric and eccentric during the repetitions. So obviously it makes it far harder. I only used the 12 kilo dumbbells and they were horrible by the end of it. Did slightly higher reps, went for 15 per set, did as many as I could like that, and then just did the rest, you know, normally, because it was too hard to get to 15 with them all like that. Then did some spider curls, I think they're called. I'm a bit rubbish with exercise names, to be honest. I know all the different exercises and how to perform them, but some of them have some really strange names. Anyways, where you lie forwards on an incline bench and then obviously curl up towards your forehead, it puts the arms in a position like that rather than down by your side. So it hits the biceps slightly differently and it's quite difficult. So again, very good even with a light weight. It's a good isolation exercise, stops you swinging, stops using any kind of momentum on the bar. Then went on to slightly heavier hammer curls in the hammer grip position rather than supinating. My wrists are stronger, so looks like I have a massive hand. Anyway, so it looks like so my wrist is stronger in that position. I can use slightly heavier weights. So I went up to the 24 kilo dumbbells on that, which is pretty good. My style was a bit rubbish, but you know, good enough. And weirdly, my left arm was a lot stronger than my right on those. So my right arm was struggling, my left arm was absolutely fine, which is quite strange because I play tennis with my right arm. I'm right-handed. Normally, my right arm would be stronger. Then moved on to triceps. I started with decline Smith machine, similar to last week, close grip, which was good. I enjoyed that, nice and heavy. Then I actually hooked up like a weird cable thing. It's actually meant to be a seated cable shoulder press. So cables are below, you're meant to bring them up and then press over your head. But I attached a long handle to it and then a bar separating across the middle. So there were cables coming up either side of me with a straight bar down the middle, so I could do extensions behind the head. It looked a bit crazy and took about 10 minutes to set up, but it was okay. I kind of hurt my elbows a little bit, but it was a good exercise. I always urge everyone to try new things, and if they see a piece of equipment they might be able to use in a different way rather than what it was actually designed for, as long as you do it safely, it's cool to try out new things. And then finished off with some rope tricep pushdowns just to try and burn out some extra reps. Overall, it was a really good session. Really enjoyed it, so take a look. Alright, so as you can see, the first exercise is dumbbell curls. I did these seated on an incline bench so that obviously I didn't get any swing on it and it kept good form while I was doing the exercise. You can see while I do each alternate rep, I hold the dumbbell at the top. This is to get an isometric contraction and to really work the biceps. If you want to feel a burn in your biceps and really get some blood into there and pump them up right from the start of the workout, I really do recommend trying this exercise. It is brilliant. Next exercise I did reverse on an incline bench. You want to go from the bottom of the rep without quite locking your arms out at the bottom, keep a very slight bend in them, and then squeeze up towards your head. Try not to swing your arms at all, just let them hang down, and the different angle for your arms and the different working points with gravity being slightly on a different angle to your arms is going to work them differently to normal standing bicep curls.
Drop this, 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 drop this.
Final exercise was standing hammer curls. I like doing these because they work the brachialis and a lot of the forearm as well. Helps with your grip strength. It's also just a very good exercise in my opinion for gaining strength in your arms. So I do enjoy doing them. It's a comfortable exercise for me, doesn't put any strain on my wrists, so I like to do them a bit heavier. Went up to 26 kilo dumbbells, so I was pretty happy with my strength on these, it was good. Next was decline Smith machine close grip press. These actually work better on a decline as the range of motion is slightly smaller and you really get a good squeeze on your triceps. What I do is focus on locking my elbows out rather than thinking about the press. I think about pushing my elbows backwards towards the behind of me, and that really does make me feel the triceps working well. Next was my crazy made-up exercise. It's normal just standing barbell overhead extensions, but I did them seated without my back against the backrest, so I engaged my core and just used them on a cable machine. It was pretty good, I enjoyed it, really made me work hard to keep myself perfectly upright, and I felt a good stretch on the triceps. Final exercise was the rope pushdowns. Just a good finishing exercise, just get a good squeeze at the bottom, just burn out some higher reps. I like this to finish off my tricep routine as I really do feel you get a good squeeze on them at the bottom. So that was the workout. After that I did some boxing with my training partner. Just went down into the studio in the gym, did some pads and a couple of rounds on the bags, which was surprisingly hard. I'm actually really unfit when it comes to boxing now because I haven't done it in quite a few weeks. This weekend I'm going back up to Hull. Anyone who's not from England, or even most of you from England, probably don't know where Hull is. It's in Yorkshire, in the kind of northeast area. I've lived in London for the last just over 2 months and this is the first time I've gone back to Hull. So I will be going back there, back to my old gym, which is good. I can't wait to do a bit of deadlift there, which is always something to look forward to. So hopefully in for a good weekend. I'll try and keep the diet pretty good, try and eat clean, take loads of CMP flapjacks with me, probably go through about 20 a day. Try and restrict it a bit because they do cost money. But anyway, I will be posting my deadlift video on Saturday most likely, so tune in then and everyone have a good weekend.